with the first question, and we are done with this question 9.1, 9.2. So we are looking at this question. This question is all about reduction. We call it reduction. Reduction. And under reduction, you need to be knowing where there's 360 folds, whereby 90 folds, and whereby 180 folds. Before we look at this question, because it's all about to show. We are showing that the left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side. This is what we have to find. Left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side. But before we do that, we need to be knowing this kind of a circle, whereby we need to know where each and every trigonometric function falls. Under here, all they are positive, like we said. Here, sine is positive, and in this quadrant is supposed to be 180 degrees minus theta. Here, tan is positive, that is the t. In this quadrant, it is 180 plus theta, and cos is positive here, whereby it is 360 minus a theta. Yes, so if we go back to the question was all about showing that the right-hand side is equal to the left-hand side. We do this. Yes, if I try to take the left-hand side, I'll cancel out this one. First of all, I'll cancel out this sides. Then I say, taking the left-hand side, like I have to say, taking left-hand side. This left-hand side is all about cos of 360 degrees minus x, then tan squared of x, divided by, we have a sine of 180, oh sorry, it is sine of sine of x. It is sine of x, you see here, it is sine of x, then minus 180 degrees, then cos of 90 plus x. They want us to get a 1 over cos. Yes, what do we do? Look, when you try to look at this, definitely this one is cos. When you try to look at this one, cos of 360 minus x, definitely that one will give us a cos of x, and it's supposed to be a positive. Yes, then tan squared x, that one I can simply leave it the way it is. Then divided by, when you try to look at this, the first thing you have to know is this part here. Just say it is sine of negative into 180 minus x. Why am I doing that? So that it can be clearly, or it can give you a clear indication of a sign. So sine of a negative, it will always give you a negative sign, then 180 minus x, which will automatically give us a negative sine what? Sine x. It would have been a positive here because under this 180 minus x is sine theta. But don't forget, there is a negative here. That's why I'm having a negative. Yes, so I'll come and say this will be a negative sine of x. Cos of 90 plus x. Always when you see cos of 90 plus x, when there is a plus here, it will always give us a negative sine x. If there is a negative here instead of a positive, and it is a cos of 90 minus x, it will obviously give you a positive sine x. But in this case, it's a positive, meaning that it will automatically give me a negative sine of x. You see, it's a reduction. Yeah. If I try to look at this, obvious, this one will give me a cos of x times sine of tan of square x will always give me sine square x over a cos squared x. Yes, I'll change that trig function. So negative sine and negative sine will automatically give me a positive sine squared of x. Look, one of the cos here cancels out with this cos. And then I'll be having a sine squared of x divided by a cos of x, then divide by this one. You see this one? Divide by sine squared x. But remember, when I get the reciprocal of a function, it will come to be 1 over sine squared x. That is the easiest way. I would have cancelled it from here and here, but I wanted to show it to you directly. So you see this one and this one, they will cancel out. And finally, I'll be having a 1 over cos of x. You see that this one, which was the left hand side, it gave me the answer which is the same as the right hand side. So meaning that my final answer will be left hand side is equal to the right hand side. This one, it means that you have shown. Yes, this last part that you see here, whenever they say hence, hence means start from the answer. It always means start from the answer. What do I mean? If you see that they have given you cos 330 and cos 30 here, tan 1 as cos of 120, it means that this value of x was 30. Because when you try to look at x here is 30. 360, in order to get 330, you will subtract a 30, which is a 330. 30 minus 180, it will be negative 150. It means here you don't even need to waste your time. You just substitute in the answer that you've got. This is 9.2.2. You just substitute in the answer by saying 1 over cos of what? Cos of 30. Because I've realized that x is 30 since from this one. And what is cos of 30? We know that cos of 30 is the same as adjacent, which will be okay, when we have this kind of a triangle here, okay, it will be root 3 over 2, which will be the answer. We can either give this answer, or we can say this is the same as saying 2 root 3 over 2. Yes, this gives you the final answer. Thank you so much for attending. That is the trigonometry grade 12. That was the continuation of the first question.